bit of a crazy morning here. I've been wanting for the last little while to have more of like a daily routine. It never seems to work out exactly how I want it to. I probably need to work on first is fixing my evening routine. We are attempting doing quiet time for the past 2 days now. Welcome to my neighborhood. It's full of friendly people. Oh, please don't break Mama's markers. Yeah. Out. Bounce. Good morning. This morning didn't get off exactly as I had planned. I was planning to get up at 5:30 this morning, but Esme woke up a bit last night, so I ended up getting up around 6, took my shower, and then by the time I finished my shower and went to my Bible reading, kids were up. So there are some other things on my list for this morning I wanted to get done that I didn't do. I'll try to squeeze those in later today. I also find I had a really hard time. There's no bowls? Okay, I'll get something. I have a bit of a crazy morning here. So I am more of a morning person, and I love getting up early, being able to get stuff done. Yeah, it's ready. I'll come get it in a second. But I have a hard time getting out of bed. Something I need to like work on a little bit. It's like finding a good way to motivate myself to get out of bed when my alarm goes off. Yeah. What do you need help with? Do you need help with the tools? All right. Okay. Estos vestidos son muy pequeños.
Estoy emocionada con los vestidos nuevos, con los vestidos nuevos.
I've been wanting for the last little while to have more of like a daily routine, even like a morning routine or evening routine. I've been having a lot of trouble getting that going. It's something I've been wanting to do for a little while, and I've thought about it a little bit. It never seems to work out exactly how I want it to. Like in the mornings, I'd love to be able to get up earlier, like 5:30, and to get ready for the day, do my Bible reading and prayer time, have like, yeah, my quiet time, get a chore done for the day, maybe do some computer work, just kind of get the day going earlier. I just have so much trouble getting out of bed. I need to figure out some motivation or something, or maybe I just need to ease myself into it. Start with like just getting up at 6 like I did this morning, which is a little more doable for me, and then work my way from there. I also feel like it would really help having a more set evening routine where I go to bed earlier, because that's something I really struggle with. We put the kids to bed around 7, and then I'll spend a bunch of time cleaning up the kitchen so that the kitchen is closed by the end of the day so I can wake up to a clean kitchen. But then by the time I finish that, I'd like to pull out my sewing and do sewing for a little bit. But then I get kind of absorbed in it and I want to finish as much as I can, so I push it later. And then I also like to do some reading before bed, and then my bedtime routine ends up, getting pushed, and I don't end up going to bed till like 10:30, which then makes it really hard to get up at 5:30 in the morning. So that is something I probably need to work on first, is fixing my evening routine. Because if I know when I set my alarm that I'm getting enough sleep, even if the kids wake up in the night a bit, like if I can go to bed at like between 9 and 9:30, getting up at 5:30, because the kids don't wake up that much unless it's like a really rough night, I should be able to get enough sleep. And that really helps, knowing that, okay, I had a good sleep, my alarm went off, I have no reason to stay in bed. So maybe that's what I need to focus on first, and that is something I'm going to try to do today. But I also know that's probably something that's gonna like change over time, because when you're first trying to figure out a routine or rhythm or schedule or whatever, you have to figure out what really works for you. And so until you can really figure that out, you got to be flexible. So I can start with this plan that I have for the evening, but can't expect that it's necessarily going to stay like that. Hi, what's up? Your toy? Okay, I'm coming.
Mommy. What?
Uh-oh.
Mommy.
Keep stirring that. Boy.
Whoa, big.
Yeah, Mommy's gonna do this part, okay? Yeah, so let's okay, I'm not ready yet.
Wait.
Gonna carefully start adding this in. What's your name?
Bobby.
Toby. Toby, yes.
Yes, fast.
What's your sister's name?
Ami.
Esme?
Big baby.
Yeah, she's a baby. Your baby sister?
But
Small little cookies. That. You're gonna bake them? Yeah, we're gonna bake them. Okay, there's sheet. Woo. The recipe said to put them in the fridge for about 24 hours, that they'd be more flavorful and chewy, but I knew there's no way we were gonna be able to wait 24 hours to eat our cookies. I figured this actually made a lot. I've got 16 cooking in the oven, so I figured we could split it in half and we can put this half in the fridge to cook tomorrow and have some cookies that are like, yeah, sat over and are really flavorful and chewy, and then have some to eat right away, because you know we're very impatient. All done? Okay. Hey. Good morning. Hi. Ooh. Ooh, you had such a good sleep. Yeah, you want to go out there? I know. My computer is hard at work saving a video I just finished working on. We are attempting, or have been attempting, doing quiet time for the past 2 days now. Today's the second day. Instead of putting Tobias down for his nap, he gets to stay up and play. Just trying to encourage him to play quietly on his own and interrupt me as little as possible so I can get some stuff done. Yesterday it worked pretty well. He interrupted me a couple of times. Today I think he's having a little bit harder time entertaining himself, but he did pretty good. But we've just found that he's waking up a lot, or not waking up a lot. He's having a hard time falling asleep at night and doesn't really want to stay in his bed, so we thought we'd try having quiet time instead. He can stay up and play. Emmy has her nap, and then last night he went to bed really quick. He was pretty tired, and I'm expecting he'll be... Yeah, there are a lot of people upstairs. Yeah, they're running around playing. He was up pretty early this morning, 6:30, so he'll probably be pretty tired by the end of the day. Are you getting sleepy? No, not yet. Almost, well, he's 2.5. So it's getting close to 3, and I was kind of expecting by about 3 he was going to drop his nap, so we're getting close to that point. Hard for you to reach? Here, you pass them to me and I'll put them in. Oh, big one. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. Wait, Tobias, just a second. Just a second. Oh, wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. Wait, just slow down. It's supposed to be there. All done. And for Daddy? So far I'm doing pretty good with everything I had on my to-do list. 'Cause the sooner I can get that done, then I can tonight have more time to do sewing and reading and get to bed early. I will have to stuff the diapers though. which sometimes can take a little bit of time. And then I will have to finish uploading that vlog I was working on earlier this afternoon. That can sometimes take quite a while. Hopefully I can get everything done and have time to do some sewing and reading, go to bed early. Just depends on how much I can get done on this next hour before Elias comes home, but then after Elias gets home, yeah, I was cleaning up the kitchen. We'll see, hopefully. Just finished getting dinner in the oven and ready to go. And this is the mess that I have to deal with now. I have about 10 minutes until the chicken is gonna be done. I wanna see how much I can get done before dinner's ready. Oh, my gloves are wet inside. I hate it when that happens. Oh, and my sleeves. Okay, now we're ready. Not bad. Just checked and it's not even done yet, so got a couple more minutes. It's now almost 9:20. Finished my sewing, did a little bit of reading, didn't get the diapers stuffed, but I did make bread. I got pretty much everything done on my list except one thing, which is really small and I can do tomorrow. And I think I'm going to save diapers for if I manage to get up early tomorrow. It's really disappointing though, because with sewing, I was like starting to be able to piece it together a little bit, because I've just been like piecing parts of it together, but I was gonna be able to put some of those parts that I had pieced together, if that makes sense. And then I realized I had done it wrong and had to start over. So I started over and I did it wrong again. This is the one thing I find with doing sewing in the evening is that I'm tired. My brain isn't always like fully there, and I'm trying to just like, I just want to get some of it done to get going with it, and so I kind of rush and then I end up making mistakes. But I also expected this because I don't have a pattern for this one. I'm kind of making the pattern up as I go. I've never made a dress before, which is what I'm working on, so I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I am watching a video tutorial from the YouTube channel I shared in my previous vlog. A little bit frustrating when, you know, I'm looking forward to sewing and getting on with my project, and then I end up putting myself further back than I was to begin with. But maybe tomorrow night will be a different story. I'm gonna go get ready for bed, maybe read a book for a couple minutes, but not that long because I want to be ready to go to bed at 9:30. So thank you guys for coming along and hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed this video and seeing me get through everything and a little bit of what my evening routine is, well, kind of going to look like. I'll probably change it up a little bit, but if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.